Peace and blessings, what it do? It's your homie DJ Young Samm, aka Got Damn Samm, man. You tuned in to the Old Me Died podcast, man. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, man. We back again for another episode. So yeah, let's get to it. I'm gonna go and say it for everybody that, all the hustlers, all the grinders that just feel like they could just keep going and going and going and going and don't take breaks. I'm tired. Reason why I'm saying it today is because, man, starting off in the game, I used to be a guy where I just wanted to grind, hustle. But at the same time, I love what I do. I love doing music. I love producing. I love shooting videos. I love writing music. I love performing music. I just love everything about the entertainment industry, but music for the most part. I came to a realization, like, over the years, I was like, okay, you going and going and going. Okay, you not tired. Like, you just steady going and going. But one thing I'll notice is we have to pay attention to our bodies. We have to pay attention when the mind is saying I'm tired, when the body is saying I'm tired, and it's time to rest and reset and take a break. Man, I had a homeboy named Sci-Fi. If you don't know Sci-Fi, Sci-Fi is the one who produced J-Dog's First 48, a bunch of other hits, and he's just a dope producer or whatever. Shout out Sci-Fi, but yeah, man. He had a saying that called F sleep. And what he meant was he wasn't going to go to sleep. He was just going to continuously make beats all day, all night. And Sci-Fi used to be in the studio 24/7 at the Hog Pen. Like, me and him both was working out of the Boss Hog Outlaw studio. So I'll be in one room, he'll be in one room. And we might start off, working on beats at the same time. He making beats in one room, I'm making beats in one room. And J-Dog used to come to the studio late at night and record. I was more of a daytime person, so I'll be in there with Killer Corleone and probably my artists and stuff like that. And we'll be working more so during the early segment. But Sci-Fi will be in there working in the next room, early segment also. But then I'll come back up there the next morning, he'll still be in there working. So that was just a little story about my homie Sci-Fi, but that's just the spirit of just being a real ambitious hustler, someone that really wanna make it in this industry. And we know that it takes a whole lot of work to make it into this industry. But one thing you must pay attention to is when you're tired. There's no reason to keep pushing yourself, burning yourself out because you feel like this is gonna make the results come faster. Like, nah, you gotta really take some time to have a break. You got to give yourself vacations. You got to give yourself off days. So I have to give myself breaks. And I learned that because, man, you can get tired of what you love. I woke up some days where I just didn't feel like making beats. And I would make beats every day. Like, I'll wake up in the morning and the first thing I do is I'll read. After I read, I make a beat. Maybe two, maybe three. Just depends on how I'm feeling or whatever. But it got to a point where it's like, okay, I do this every day. It's like second nature or whatever. So when am I going to give myself a chance to miss it, to come back fresh with a fresh start? So I started nowadays. I respect my tiredness. So when I feel like I'm tired, there's no reason for me to keep pushing myself further, to keep trying to overdo it or keep trying to push at it because I just want to finish so quickly. But it's about taking you some time to sit with it, go to sleep, wake up the next morning, observe what you did, listen to what you did, whatever you did, and give it a little bit more energy other than feeling like you just got to keep going just to hurry up and get it finished, get it done. But it's like, man, like Nipsey Hussle say, it's a marathon. So at the end of the day, do you want to be in this marathon and keep going, or do you want to be that person that's going to be burnt out, wore out? When I first started my journey in, I want to say 2017, this is 2016. I started working out and I did vegetarian for a month just to see if I can do it. After that, I started doing, I brought back fish, shrimp, and began a pescatarian diet. And that right there was just me just showing myself that, hey, okay, you can do things step by step in a little process of your own, and then therefore doing that will help you get to the goal that you want. I realized when it came to working out that I like to do things where I'm not putting so much strain on myself, but I'm also growing at the same time. And I remember I used to couldn't run the whole first mile when I was running. But then as I kept showing up to the park, running every day, I was running the same park like every day. So I was knowing my markers of where I was going to be stopping at or whenever I'm going to get tired. So I started realizing, hey, every day I'm coming out here just doing a little bit more, just keep showing up. And I started running that whole first mile without stopping. That's what life is about, man. It's like, it's about getting better. It's about the process of just keep going, but don't burn yourself out. Now, I've also had nights where, man, I want to say for Slim Thug 20-year anniversary, I was DJing also, so I was getting show together, but I was also doing the screen presentations along with my homie Adam. So just picture this, like it was the night before the show, and we had to make some quick changes to the screen. And I remember, man, being up all night, like fall asleep for about 30 minutes, wake back up and get back to it. And it was like after the show was done, I crashed out. Like I was no more good or whatever. So that's why I'm coming to you today, is just to tell you that, hey, man, it's okay to be tired. It's okay to say, hey, I want to take a break. We used to clown each other. If I called my homeboys and, man, you sleep? What is you doing sleep? You supposed to be up on the ground. We used to have that mindset. And it's not a bad mindset, but also you want to know when it's time to take a break. As hustlers, we can get so caught up in our work that, man, we just all we see is work, get the money, and everything else be passing by us. And it's like, you really need to slow it down, focus, take you some breaks, take you some vacations or whatever, rest, reset, do all of that so you can come back fresh thoughts, fresh energy. And I'm telling you, you're going to come out like a champ. This is the Old Me Died podcast, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me today, man. This is only going to get better and better, man. I'm steady working on myself, being consistent, man. This is not a podcast where I want to point fingers at the world, the audience. This is a podcast where I'm sharing all my life lessons that I've learned, the things that I'm learning now. Like today, I've learned things or whatever, so you might see it on the next podcast. But I've learned so much on this journey of being in the music industry for over 15 years, and these are the life lessons that will help you get to the next chapter in life, help you to level up and get to where you want to be. Peace and blessings, man. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Let's get it.